Whew.
That was unreal. Start out with the fight itself. Oh, you guys
Yep. Oh, thank you so much, Vicky. Oh, tēnā koutou.
Start off with the fight itself. Right from the outset, it looked like you sort of had the upper hand the whole time. How did it feel in there?
Yeah, it felt like I had the upper hand. Like I just felt like even like Dan was saying, he asked us, like obviously it must show, like, I don't know, I'm just doing me, I'm just, you know, inside my own brain, but he was the one who brought it up, like, what was your mental state, like, blah, blah, but I just felt super focused. Like I was telling some people, like, there was like an incantation that my people used to say, and I said it before, where it's like, give my sinew to Ranginui, the Godfather, and my sinew, like my being to the earth. Like, sounds kind of weird, but basically like, give it up to below and above and below, and then it was like, oh, it's not even about me anymore. So I wasn't, you know, if I like died there, oh well, because I'm just gonna go back to, you know, like the earth or whatever. So like, as weird and crazy as that might sound, that's 100% where I was. So I'd already won the fight in my mind, like, because the fight isn't getting that W. The fight is just beating yourself and doing it for a greater purpose than just knocking some dude out. But yeah.
I can't remember what term you used in that in the video that went on YouTube yesterday. But it was sort of
on the Engage Industries Australia interview. Yeah.
It was like being out of body.
Yeah. Well, that was a thing. Like when I said that in the interview, that's when I realized it, because I was like, oh my gosh, that's what they're saying with their sinew. It's like they're being give it up, because like if you think about it, our consciousness is just like a drop of water, and it gets, when you die, it just goes back to the ocean. And I was just like, oh fuck, that's fully what they're on about. They're like, I'm this drop of water, just let me go back to the ocean. So that's what I said back then and then. So I was like, oh, you know, I'm fighting on the UFC, but really we're all just drops of water. So like, I just want my drop to like help other drops. Yeah.
Do you remember the finish at all?
Yeah, man. I know I rocked him in the first round. I just didn't want to get crazy. I like rocked him. I was like, oh, and I was like, no, just, you know, slow it down. Like I know I could keep the pace for 15 minutes. But then when I came back to the corner, I started recovering, and I was like, ooh, nah, I think I should have pushed a little bit harder. So I turned it up a little bit. My coach, one of the best MMA coaches in the world, and people will know, you know, as the days go along with Israel, Daniel Hooker, Kai Fari France, all my boys, John Vake, all of the bros back home. Who else? There's too many to name. All you bros. I'm sorry, I forgot Carlos Ulberg, all the boys. And it's all from that big bearded, where that beautiful man gone? He's over there having a munch. But yeah, it's all because of Huge. Like, he's a special man. So we've brought this collective of people in Aotearoa, all the best fighters, and now we're all at a level we don't have to fight each other anymore. We just go overseas and conquer. So I forgot what your question was, but that is the answer.
And just so we're on the record, Eugene
Berriman, yeah. That's the man. He's the man. Yeah. We're just the vessels, you know. We're just the canvas. He's the artist. Yeah.
So coming off that first fight against Alex, like late notice, but you went the distance with him. Like, you know, he's a killer as well.
Yeah.
What was it like, you know, leading up to?
Oh, so much better. Now I see why people have fight camps. Yeah, because of that fight, like it's been a while since I actually had a fight camp. So yeah, it was like a way better experience. Building up, like that's why I think why we get addicted to this fighting stuff is just the camaraderie and the support, like in the gym, but also like now I'm like seeing all your guys' faces and I can see you're like man cool, and I just love that. Like I feel selfishly I'm like oh yeah, I'm feeling good, but also I hope that like everyone that watches it like gets that little good feeling, and they go to their job or whatever they're doing, taking care of their kids, and they like do it with some new vigor, because like just as long as you find something that you love doing and try and make a little bit of money, monetize that, and then just do that every day, then you're living a life that is worth it to you. Because you don't need I was trying to live a life worth it to other people, like, you know, like I want to show something, like I'm this tough fighter dude, but I'm just me, and when I came to that realization, like I did with this fight camp and a little bit before with Volko, it's my life just every day feels so much better now. It's not like before. It was, a lot of fighters probably get caught up in that, where you set a goal and you win that goal, and then now you're like, oh fuck, now what? Whereas my everyday goal is just to be better than I was a little bit in so many different ways. You know, I could be better at drawing or sleeping or, you know, giving compliments and shit like that every day, but yeah, it's cool.
When did you decide, or when did you make the decision to come with the Tino Rangatira flag?
I did it before the Volko fight. Probably like a year and a half ago. I went through like a big period of change, which I'll talk about later on. Oh, fudge. Okay, this is going somewhere. So like, what I wanted to say in the cage was like, getting here before I realized what fighting is about, that it's more for others than yourself. Like I burn a lot of bridges because you got to sacrifice a lot as a fighter, like with your time and stuff. And I was really, really selfish, and I burnt some bridges with some people that really cared for me, but I just thought they were selfishly holding me back. And you know, they say like success is the best revenge. I was hoping that I could say that success could be the best apology to the people. They know who they are. They know who they are. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah.
That forward pressure during the fight was crazy. Did you expect that from Rolando as well?
His forward pressure? What forward pressure?
Your forward pressure.
Oh.
During the fight was crazy.
I don't even think it was that crazy. I was like, after, when I came in the middle of the second round, when he threw another kick where he spins too much. Brother, learn. Hey, that's what we got to, in the sport, we win or we learn. You did that before against Terudo and you got dropped. You did it 3 times against me, I hit you twice. Don't do it again. Yeah, but anyway, after that I was like, shit, I'm not putting enough pressure. So if I want to, depends, like, you know, the next fight we might not be pressure fighting, we might be slick and just pulling away, or we might be trying to draw him in, or we might be trying to take him down. But that's nothing. I got way more. I got way more. You watch some of my old fights, like people used to say, oh, you like Nick Diaz, bro, just put. But that was like 70% of probably what I could be doing. Yeah.
And you rocked him in the first round, and you went for a takedown, which you completed.
Yeah.
What did you expect, just after the first round ended?
Yeah. I expected that I was going to be way more recovered than he was, because I've always had really good recovery from like my days way back when doing like my shitty deal with Grizzlies wrestling. They're a good team. I just wasn't a good wrestler. But no, I only really took him down to like mix it up. Like I just wanted to get him thinking. But when I rocked him, I realized I had to just pull the power back a little bit, because you know, like the more you throw, the more power you try to put in it, kind of actually slows things down. So my coach was saying, just throw it with no read, and that's when I started feeling a little bit better. I just want to get back into the next one. Like as soon as this finished, I was like, and when I saw him drop down, I was like, fuck, straight away I want to do another one. I was like, there were things I could have been doing right then and there. So yeah, I wanted to say it on the mic, like, Dana, give me 2 more fight, give me another fight, or give me 50 G's, bruv. But yeah, hopefully this gets out to him. Yeah, give me another fight, cuz. Give me that 50 G's so I can keep fighting. Yeah.
Do you have anyone in mind that you might want to take on?
Oh, anyone really? I don't want to be that dude, because you know, I've had one fight, one win. Like, yeah, man, give me C McG, give me the money fights. Nah, I just feel grateful. Nah, okay, let's not be too crazy. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, thank you for letting me get my face bashed in for money. Yeah, I want an opponent. I want to fight. I want 2 more fights this year. I know there's a card in Adelaide in December, and there's a card in China in November. Those might be a little bit too close, but definitely one of those 2, and maybe something in September. But with fighting, it's never, and it always has been, it's never been about the opponent, it's always about myself. Like once you get an opponent, we're like I said, I'm a vessel, I'm a canvas, so my trainer will mold me to be the best fighter I can be to beat that person. So I just want 2 more. I just need to keep rolling them, because like I've said before in interviews, now I've accepted this is, from here to my retirement, this is my life. You know, I'm gonna be a straight up samurai until I retire, so just keep lining up these ninjas and I'll keep cutting them down.
In the second round, before you finished him, you connected with the body shot, you went oof, and your coach, I heard him shouting, he's out of practice, go for it.
Yeah.
Did you know at that point that you had to finish in the back?
No, you never really know you've had fun. Even when I heard him and I saw him going like this, you never know, you know, because you got to watch. Because we've all seen Pat Barry check Congo. Yeah. Pat Barry thought he had it, and unfortunately the bro, he's like a good fella, yeah, he went in too close. So no, I never knew I had the finish. Even when he dropped down, I went to go down, and then I just saw John Sharp. You know, when I see the ref's hands coming, then that's when I knew I had the finish. I was ready to. In my mind, we're fighting. Hopefully that's not the 50 G's. Come on. No. In my mind, we're fighting to the death. Like, yeah, I was ready to just get down there and start like ripping at his throat if I had to. And I'm sure, I hope everyone that fights me knows that and is prepared to do the same, because obviously the ref's going to jump in, we're going to be safe. But that's what this is, this simulated death matches. You know, we're the modern day gladiators, and people need this for inspiration, for venting, you know, all that, and to just see someone crazy enough to push their body to these limits. Otherwise there'll be people out there ripping their throats out and when they get road rage and stuff. So yeah.
So just putting things in perspective, you talked about carrying the Maori flag, you've done that, you know, in front of the world. What does this mean for you?
It's not really what it means for me. It's more what it means for others, and I've already seen it in like some of the Facebook messages and Instagram messages on my Shane Young MMA Instagram page and Facebook page now. But yeah, just the messages I get from people is so like, fuck, so many times in these last couple of days I've like been reading messages and like tearing up, you know, and getting goosebumps and stuff, and that's on the daily. Like, you know, some people go months and months without getting a feeling like that, and I just get that, you know, almost every half hour doing this stuff. So that's yeah, that is what it really means to me. I want other, first off, Maori people to like rediscover their culture and carry that out into the world. But like any culture, like Indian people, there's such a rich heritage. Like, I want them to discover their culture. Like people of Asiatic descent, discover your culture, and you'll know what when you do it, you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll know why I'm going blah, 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 because you'll feel it inside here, and you'll get those goosebumps, and you'll know that like it's all worth it. Yeah.
You notice some mistakes that your opponent made, experienced too much. Are there any other holes that you saw in this game as fight begins?
Yeah, putting too much power into his shots, not changing his tempo. Yeah, he wasn't really good with tempo changes, but to be honest, I didn't do as much tempo change as I would have wanted. Now he's a good fighter, bro. Like he I guess with fighting, I don't want to, more myself, like I'm like trying to fall, I'm more thinking about my own performance, but fighting is about just getting better and better. 1% every day is what we say at the gym, just get 1% better than you were yesterday. Like, you don't want to have a fight and then have a fight a year, half a year later and make the exact same mistakes, you know, 3 times in a fight. Like, I just hope, and then that's like an analogy for life as well. You know, you don't want to go to your job, fuck it up, and then go back the next day, oh, I fucked it up again. It just doesn't make you feel good. But fighting, it's like at such a high level that it's very obvious. So now he's seen it, and like, you know, John Kavanagh and all the greats say, win or learn. So unfortunately I had to be his teacher tonight, and I taught him a tough lesson, but it is what it is.
Yeah, a great back and forth fight, but
yeah.
Expect that it could be a bit of a playoff in time. Like Rockham's not proving that.
I didn't expect to get headbutted. I got a fucking good headbutt at some point over here. I thought he cut me, but then I think he might have cut himself on me, or maybe I was the elbow, but no, I knew it was going to be a bit of a brawl. I thought I would have to draw that out of them, and in the third round, how the fight was going, I was going to switch things up. I won't reveal that till next time, but yeah, like I was going to switch things up because I wanted to draw that out of him. Either he was going to wilt, or he was going to keep coming back, and he was coming back, and then obviously he started wilting. But if he'd have kept coming back in that third round, I had something else ready for him. Yeah. Woo! Shot, guys. What's your name, bro? Brendan. Nice to meet you. Thanks, guys. Shot, brother. Gabriel. Oh, let's go. So, shot, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I was like, is that my phone? I didn't even have a phone.